Hey guys, I just wanted to show you my new anemone propagation system. It's attached to my frag tank. It's been running for a couple weeks, but I just finished like the last few parts of it. Pretty much how I tied it in. I took a 40 breeder that I bought used. It was already a sump. I rearranged the baffles so that there would be two over here and two over here. And then, I moved the baffles around, re-siliconed them in with GE1, and put a Mag 700 that comes up here, comes out. I got a T here, so I added about 650 gallons of flow to my frag tank. So one of these power heads is going to come out and go down here for the anemone tank, and that 1040 in the back is gonna go because it's too powerful for this. It's about 25 gallons down here for anemones. Then I got an eShop's overflow. I was a little worried about how well it was gonna work at first, but it does great. I did break one of the nylon screws that you see right here, so I put a piece of dead rock in there to keep it from popping up when when you unplug it or turn it off. And then the return comes down here. I drilled some rather large holes in a piece of PVC. Sorry, my light is so blue right now. It's not actually taking good pictures. Here. There you go. You can see it. And then I took matala, which is like pond filtration equipment, and I used it to reduce the splash over here. Put my heater in this chamber. I'm going to see how it works for now. And then between the baffles, I put sheets of matala as well. That will help keep the anemones in here for sure. It'll also add bacterial filtration to the tank. I also have these filtration blocks. I have one here in the middle right now, and I have another one back underneath a few sheets of matala back there. And once this tank gets going, this block here is going to go out and it's going to go into the last chamber of my sump where I'm running carbon right now. It's going to go in here. That way, the anemones don't attach to it. I want to keep the anemones in flower pots or in the sand. So it'll go there once I get an auto top off, and I don't have to worry about it drying out every time I forget to top it off every morning or every afternoon, because it is going through quite a bit of water right now. But that's kind of expected because before there was lots of splashing. I just added the matala probably like 10 minutes ago. I like this stuff a lot. I use it for my koi pond. It's really easy to clean. And it's loose, so I don't have to worry about it restricting the flow at all. And you just pretty much run it under hose water or whatever, and it cleans right up. I don't think I'll ever be cleaning these filters. I think I'm going to leave them the way they are to keep a lot of filtration going on, unless they really start getting plugged up, which I don't see happening. This is the fine grade matala. It's not very fine when you think of aquarium equipment, but it's pretty fine when you think of pond equipment. They also have an ultra fine. I probably could have gotten away using that, but it was more money, and I just didn't see. I was worried about clogging up too fast or restricting the flow between the baffles. So yeah, I mean, everything's looking really good to me. I'll probably add a test anemone in this tank in about a week. Once the matala gets a little bacteria on it. The tank's been running, I don't know, I think like 2-3 weeks by now. I've been dosing microbacter every day. I don't think it was that important because it's attached to an already existing tank. Pretty well established, been running for over a year now in this tank. I bought this tank December 3rd, so yeah, it's about 14 months this tank has been running. And when I set up this tank, I even transferred it from an old existing frag tank that was a little smaller than this. So everything in here is pretty well cycled. Plus, I'm only keeping softies in here right now. Just lots of zoos and leathers and mushrooms, easy stuff. And so I didn't think a small cycle would bother any of this, and it didn't. Nothing in here has even flinched since I tied the two together about a week ago. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see if I can get more of a full shot here. There you go. It's a small room, so I can't back up very much. But, yeah, I'm running Reef Breeders, a Photon series. It's a custom layout, and I think I'm going to do some more customization to it to kind of just make it more blue and yellow. You know, maybe I should have just gone with their standard layout to start with. You know, it's nice, they're controllable, low heat. Up here, though, I'm running Aquatic Life T5s. They're doing okay. One of the ballast is blown on it right now, and I've already ordered the new ballast, so that will probably get fixed this weekend. And I'm running a couple thunder strips as my nighttime lights, and everything is going pretty good. Just kind of wanted to show off my new addition. Before, this tank was sumpless. Now it's got a kick-ass 40-gallon breeder for anemone propagation. Yeah, so if anyone has any tips or suggestions that I should change about what's going on here now, let me know. I'll consider it, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I really like this matala. I think it should be used more in our tanks. Stuff's really heavy duty. Dr. Foster's and Smith, I found a sheet. It was like 36 inches by 24 inches for about $25, which wasn't bad. So, yep, alright. Hope you guys like it.